Are you a business owner that thinks that your business is so profitable, your P&L looks fantastic? You take a look at your bank account and you feel so cash poor, you feel like you should be driving a clunker from the junkyard. So when businesses come to me saying, hey, we are profitable, but why do we still feel broke? What they really mean is, yep, our financial statements look like we have tons of money. We got a profit at the end of each month. However, when we really look into this, that's not always the case. And that usually means that they're pulling money out to cover personal expenses because they don't have a regular paycheck that they're taking. And so now the business starts to become the personal ATM machine to cover those expenses to be able to just live. You'll also see issues around payroll. Is there issues with clients not paying you on time? And therefore, you're not able to make payroll, you're not able to pay your bills on time. So it's actually looking back and seeing what is underneath the profitable number that's on your P&L versus what actually is going on behind the scenes. Here's the fun part of really looking into what is going on. And actually what I like to do, because it's that little detective type work where we're looking through the transactions of everything that's going on, your expenses, your income, looking at timing and fully understanding the flow of how things work. When you service an invoice, is the invoice going out when a product ships out the door, the service is complete, or are you sending an invoice 1 to 2 weeks later because your team is busy and can't get things out on time, therefore delaying the payment when the customer can pay you? Now we see that this affects everything else. Kind of like that downstream effect. You know, you got upstream, it's just causing chaos, and then by the time it gets down, it's awful. And that's a lot of times what happens with this. So once we come in and we actually solve the problem around timing and getting good workflows into place of how invoices are sent, how bills are paid, all of that, now we actually can pull back another layer of your business to see what's going on. And that comes down to margins. That comes down to our revenue channels, what's actually profitable, what's not. And then looking at our inventory. Are we buying inventory that has good margin? We're actually making money off of it, or are we closer to breaking even on certain SKUs and we need to reevaluate what those products are doing for us? So if this kind of feels close to home, you're agreeing with a lot of these things, shaking your head, saying, oh my gosh, yes, this is something we're struggling with. We don't quite understand why the cash flow is the way that it is, or why we feel broke all the time. Love to have those conversations with you. We have a multitude of ways to help you with it. And one of the biggest things is just send a message out. Would love to chat from there and decide what is best for your company to help you feel that you are growing and you don't feel cash broke anymore.